Hey guys, I am Danny
Evelyn.
at the Nintendo K channel. I'm sure many of you guys have saw Nintendo secretly drop a new Zelda game. I'm really excited, and especially that I just woke up. It's really early in the day, and I have not watched this trailer yet. You haven't watched it?
I woke up because Danny screamed. I'm like, what's going on? There's a new trailer. I'm like, what?
I don't know.
He was so excited, especially with Zelda related. He's a big Zelda fan.
Yes. I saw the title. That's all I know. Something about Calamity and then Zelda in there. Okay, I'm on board. Let's go.
Yes.
Wait, let's get into it, right?
No, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Oh my goodness. All right. Ooh, let's watch it. Breathe. Oh, Koei Tecmo. Ooh.
Hey.
Okay, so.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, the producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Konnichiwa.
We mentioned in the June 2019 Nintendo Direct presentation that we had started development on the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Many people around the world are still playing Breath of the Wild, so I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Everyone,
Legendary
thank you
game.
so much.
Of course.
Oh, wow.
Very respectful. Wow.
Regarding the sequel, in order to make the vast world you enjoyed exploring in the original game even more impressive, the team is working hard on its development, so you'll have to wait a bit longer before we can provide more updates.
Ooh.
Okay, so it obviously still working on the sequel,
Prepared a
Breath of the Wild
different
2.
way for you to experience the world of Hyrule, and we have a video to introduce it. Please take a look.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow. Excited, look at this.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also
So it's more lore.
the story of
It's more lore from Breath of the Wild.
a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
Uh-huh.
I
Oh, look
think
at
you
that.
are now ready.
Look
Ready
at
to
that.
hear what happened 100 years ago.
Oh.
Ooh! Look at that, Princess Zelda. Oh man, I'm getting the goosebumps here. Just checking this out. Oh, it's a Hyrule Warriors type of Zelda.
Oh, wow.
So hence why it's Koei Tecmo in there. Yeah, that makes sense.
That is cool.
Oh wow.
And this is about 100 years before. Oh, Danny, your favorite.
Yo. Do we get to see? Do we fight as like the champions and stuff? Oh, Princess Zelda, of course. Yeah, that's a staple of
yes,
Hyrule
it
Wars
is,
type of
it
game.
is.
Yeah, we got Urbosa, my girl.
I saw
Oh,
me
the gang,
too.
the champions, the divine beast. Look at the rook,
Look at it, that's so cool.
Mifa, Rivali,
Man.
the gang. We're coming back to Hyrule, guys. Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
Oh.
I still remember
Age of
of
Calamity. Yeah, I didn't even pay attention to the chat. I just didn't want to spoil myself. I just went right in. I saw Zelda. Oh. What? That
What
that
you
was
just saw is the game
emotional.
Koei Tecmo Games is developing. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. This game takes place 100 years before the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. It's like a
The great calamity
prequel.
that occurred 100 years prior was mentioned, but the actual event itself wasn't shown in full.
Gosh.
In this game, you'll be able to experience the events of the Great Calamity.
Wow.
Not a bad idea.
You never thought about it.
Yes.
To join me here.
We saw the demise of
Yes.
the champions, and you know how the game ended up in Breath of the Wild. But now we go.
Oh, look at that shirt.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yosuke Hayashi
love
from
it.
Koei Tecmo Games and the producer of this game. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity began when Mr. Aonuma approached us saying, I think it would be interesting to create a Warriors game telling the story of the Great Calamity. What do you think?
Look
The
at
battles between
that.
the Kingdom of Hyrule and Calamity Ganon would complement Warrior-style gameplay against large armies.
Goblins got nothing
The
on Link.
previous Hyrule Warriors
Yeah, this
games
is-
were
Yes.
filled with Zelda conventions. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild broke these conventions entirely, and perhaps it's the same for everyone here, but for someone like me, who's been playing Zelda games for a long time, this was an extraordinary experience. It's a new, special title for me. Unlike the previous Hyrule Warriors games, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity was developed by working closely with the Zelda team in every step of the process, including gameplay direction, graphics, world, and all dialogue.
Look at that! Look at the way you fight
Distinct gameplay style.
the Guardians, man.
With exciting 1 versus 1,000 battles and a wide variety of playable characters, this became the only game that will let you experience the world 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild firsthand.
Experience the legend that made the legend.
That makes sense.
That's hot. That is hot.
Thank you, Mr. Hayashi. During the development of the previous Hyrule Warriors games, I was impressed with how the Warriors development team, led by Mr. Hayashi, had a deep
Their relationship
understanding of
with
the
the
Legend of
previous
Zelda
Hyrule
series.
Warriors game worked out well, and hence that came back to them.
By combining the well-detailed world of Breath of the Wild with Warriors gameplay. Therefore, I believe this game will offer the experience of the great Calamity battles that weren't fully shown in the original game.
Wow.
I hope that both those who played the previous Hyrule Warriors games
I'm
and
on
those
board.
who played the
I know
Legend
you
of
are.
Zelda
I'm on
Breath of
board.
the
There's
Wild
no question.
Especially if you
This game.
you play
Yo.
Hyrule Warriors and Breath of the
Warriors
Wild.
Age of Calamity
Ooh,
will
bring it
launch
on.
on November 20th.
November 2020.
This holiday season, nice. We have another title to look forward to
Legend of Zelda
this
and
year.
games.
I am very stoked and happy to see that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Oh,
so much,
wow.
Eiji Anuma. You are amazing. Thank you. Wow. Oh my goodness.
What do you think? What
Wow.
do you feel? How are you feeling? Are you okay, Danny?
I don't. First of all, really awesome that this was dropped out of nowhere, unexpected. Totally woke up to a pleasant surprise
On a morning Tuesday?
out of like in the middle of the start of the middle of the week, and
Yes.
to have we just had a Mario announcement for
I'm
from
still
the
like
direct.
not even-
We're still taking that in.
Yeah.
And now we have a Zelda coming up. You know, now that mentioning it, Breath of the Wild 2 is in development still, so they're gonna obviously polish it up, and Zelda games do take a bit of time. This is like a middle ground before a major release of the next in the series. So obviously Breath of the Wild 2, and we know that from E3, you know, a while back, or some time ago, that they revealed that trailer, which is epic. And that one is like monstrous. I'm definitely, obviously, all of us are looking forward to, especially you're a Zelda fan. But in the meantime, going back 100 years before what happened to Hyrule and the champions is something that can be explored further with this game. So, you know, get more background story.
I think this is really great idea that they came up with it, because now that you were playing sort of the present and now you're going backward. And it kind of makes you think and puzzle together. And like you say, like especially if you're a Zelda fan. And now if you love Hyrule Warriors and played the game, now it's Breath of the Wild. Put it together. You're gonna love it.
And I do like that Hyrule Warriors is a more, I wouldn't say laid back, but more like action oriented. And if you want to get into the action very quickly, I think Hyrule Warriors with the Zelda universe combined together, it's a cool combination. And I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a blast to play. Hope you guys join with us when this game dropped in November 20th.
2020.
2020.
I just I like the fact that you could play as the Divine Being champion.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Yes. I always say I always say on our live stream, I always want to play as the champions in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's like kind of one of my goals. Hopefully one day Nintendo will honor it. This is just my wish. There's no inside information. I don't know anything, but this is like closer to it as possible. And when you play a Hyrule Warriors type of game, you know, you control your characters, move around the map, complete the missions, and just go all out on this group of legions of bokoblins this time around. So. And of course, Guardians too. Who knows what comes in between? I saw.
I mean, you kind of got your half a dream came true though. Now you can play as the Divine Beast champion on November 2020.
So we're gonna go wild on this game. I hope you look forward to it. Join with us on live stream on November 20th. We're going to be on board right away. The moment it drops, stay with us. We're going to rock it and come with us and have fun. Right? If you enjoy our reaction, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Consider subscribing to Nintendo K. Hit the bell to get all the notifications for any upcoming surprises like this that's coming up. Drops. Who knows what remaining of 2020 is to come. We're still in the midst of September, and it's only September 8th right now.
Yes.
Lots of time until the holiday season, and when it comes towards the holiday season, Nintendo more likely will announce more stuff, and we're on board. This is what Nintendo K is all about. That's right. As always, I am Danny.
Evelyn.
At the Nintendo K channel. Thanks for watching. We will catch you on the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.